to speak with that voice. We're joined on the program this morning by Anita Gbogun, singer-songwriter. She's based in Ireland, by the way, but her stage name is Annie. I hope I got that correctly. Good morning. Welcome to the Morning Brief.
Yeah, you did. Thanks for pronouncing it right. Sometimes people don't get it.
Amazing. I mean, there's the least they can do, right? Because you sing so well. I just want you to walk us through first your art, right? I saw you singing as the guitar went on, and I was just thinking, what's going through your mind at that point? So maybe take us back to that moment and help us understand your creative and delivery process.
I was definitely thinking, let me not go off key. I hope I'm in pitch. I hope this sounded right. That's definitely the thoughts that go through my head when I'm performing live. But overall, in that moment, I was a bit overwhelmed, like with just joy. That was kind of like just a gift back to my fans, because to do an acoustic set was how well the reception of that particular song. That's how we did. So I was just a bit excited to get that out, and then when I put it out, everyone loved it. So it was just amazing.
And what are the influences that you would say brought you to where you are and take you even beyond?
I always say my biggest influences was definitely P Square. After P Square, I would say Destiny's Child. But P Square have always been like something, a group, especially Nigerian artists, like the way they marketed themselves over to us in the West. I felt so connected to their story. I listened to their albums. Like I literally am P Square's biggest fan.
Which is your favorite? Sorry, which is your favorite song? Is it collabo? Because I imagine collabo.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go for something that people may not know of, but I love their song Story. In their album, I think I don't remember the name of the album. It's either Below or Get Square. I can't remember, but I love that song because they basically talk through the journey as P Square and like the storyline and the success.
Is it the one that has Uncle, Please Tell Us a Story?
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, it's a lovely song, I must say.
Okay. You know it, then that's great.
Yes, I do.
Well, interesting story, and you certainly don't sound like you're of a Nigerian breed. Oh, of course, you're of Nigerian extraction when we hear your name. So it's interesting to know that, oh, P Square is one of your influences. So tell us what, the creative environment in terms of, your inspiration is like, and how it helps to form the kind of music that you produce.
Yeah, so in regards to like someone like people like P Square, because in Ireland, like I grew up obviously in the diaspora, but there is a misconception that a lot of people who grew up in the diaspora, I can only speak for those of us who grew up in Ireland, but we do have a lot of connections to our Nigerian heritage, obviously because of our parents. I was first generation in Ireland, so to have that influence of people like P Square, Baba, I guess New Age as well, like people like Burna Boy, but as well as I grew up in a household where Celine Dion was also played, Destiny's Child, Beyonce was also played. So I do think I take bits of inspiration from everyone in terms of the way I articulate and send my message in my music, 100%.
So how do you enjoy, it's a funny question, but this is important as well. It speaks to longevity. How do you enjoy singing and making music?
It's literally I guess you could say my voice, no pun intended, because I grew up in kind of in the countryside, so I didn't really go out much. So it was always a thing where like songwriting, like I was very good in English and art. That was my best subject in school. So I used to be obsessed with like poetry and stuff. So that kind of like what led me into like songwriting. Then you come up with the melodies. And then in terms of like actual singing stuff, because I was so like recluse, I was so by myself, that was my way of coping. That was my escape. That was also something that I felt like I could always rely on. So it's more to me than just like the money or like the fame or whatever. It's like literally my way of offloading, really. It's therapy to me.
So your creative process, some people will need the sound. Maybe they want to hear the keys of the keyboard. They want to hear the strumming of the guitar or beats. Some just sit down and it comes. What works for you?
People always get shocked, but I'm actually a very visual artist. So I think of exactly how I want to feel in that moment. sometimes I'll be inspired by life. Sometimes I'm inspired by my personal situations, family, friends, doesn't matter. I could just be like, wow, that would be such a great song. And I'll think about how I want to say it, how I want to feel, how the videos will be, the visuals. So when I do that, that's how I sit down and come up with a concept, and that's how I start writing. That's how it works for me, funny enough.
Beautiful. Whatever works, really. Different strokes for different folks. And I think that's what makes everyone, each person different, really, because we have different creative processes. But I'd like to just ask you, it's Christmas, right? We're counting down to Christmas, 7 days to Christmas. And I imagine, let me first ask, are you a Christmas person? Because I realize that not everyone is.
I'm actually not. Maybe when I was younger, but my family were more into New Year. That's more of a bigger deal in our family. The crossover, more so.
So how does that work, really? So during Christmas, are you detached? Because I was going to ask for your favorite Christmas tune, and I wanted us to do it together. But how does that work, not being a Christmas person?
I think because I left home so early, like all me, my siblings were quite older, so the spirit of Christmas kind of died out in a way. But New Year is such a big deal that we do Christmas basically like New Year crossover. But in terms of the question, like my favorite Christmas song, it would obviously be like, it's a song that a lot of people don't know, but it's Fa La La with Justin Bieber, like that take. I like that one. Or just the traditional Mariah Carey, All I Want Is Christmas to See.
Oh, so you listen to a lot of Nigerian music. You don't have any in your library of, the traditional, Christmas songs that are sung back home here in Nigeria?
No, not. Because I don't listen to Christmas music in general as much.
Okay.
It's not just something I would gravitate towards. But in terms of like other themes, I would say 100%, yeah.
Okay, we'll be sharing some with you perhaps after this time out, but
no,
we must get a feel of your voice, Annette. So whatever it is that you like for Christmas, we'd like you to share it with us in the spirit of the season as we wrap up now. So start thinking of it. What comes to you naturally to sing during Christmas or during New Year, which is the one that you gravitate more towards?
Let me think. Let me be like, all I want for Christmas is you. That's as much as I
that you know of it. Okay, so just pick something off of your own personal library.
Okay. You caught my eye, boy. You caught my eye. 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 Boy, you caught my eye, you caught my eye, you caught my eye.
Ooh. I mean, I wish we could go on and on. I wish I brought my guitar. You just strum to this. I value live performances, because I think it's really raw, and that's where you get the emotions. I don't want to hear that there's been some auto-tuning and there's been some stuff on voices. So this is art in its rawest form, and we want to wish you the best. You're from Edo State, am I correct?
Yeah, I'm from Edo State on my mom's side and Delta State in my dad's side.
Lovely. So I hope you'll be digging into the roots as well and doing some tunes.
I've been learning a lot. I've been learning a lot, actually. I'm such a learner. I like to learn a lot.
Absolutely.
We'll try, yeah.
Because there's a lot of culture, art, and a lot of things I'm sure the world would just buy easily. But we'll have to thank you so much. We're wishing you the very best. We've been speaking with Annette Agbogun, singer-songwriter based in Ireland. Once again, Happy New Year in advance. Maybe we can skip Christmas. Thank you. There you have it.
Yes, that's it on the program. 7 days of Christmas. Tomorrow will be 6 days. We'll keep reminding you so that you put that jollof together.
Yeah.
And bring those gifts
you can
to your
put
friends
that
and neighbors.
fisherman soup together. It doesn't have to be jollof.
Bukola fisherman soup on Christmas Day. Thank you for watching. I'm Jeffrey Uzama. Bye-bye.
But just make sure you make Christmas good for someone today. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back tomorrow. I am Bukola Koka.
Now I need to get some fisherman soup. I'm Kayode Okikilo again. Sunrise Daily.
I'm going to learn how to cook it and give it to you guys. Don't worry. Bye-bye.